Okay, so here's one of my lab assistants, Rocky the Cat. He's very ambitious, you could tell. Right? Anyway, here's my other lab assistant, Goldie. Hi, Goldie. What do you say, huh? You look pretty damn busy to me. So anyway, I disconnected the plasma. Well, the plasma is still connected to the plasma bulb is still connected to the Spooky Central, but the Spooky Central is no longer connected to the generator because we're going to be running remote mode. Its remote mode is running right now. So this is one thing I think somebody should anybody, if they don't believe in quantum entanglement, try this out. I mean, you don't have to get the whole 9 yards, even a starter kit, for crying out loud. I mean, to me, probably best off with a Windows 7 computer versus a Windows 10 or something, an 8. But it's supposed to run with anything. This is a Windows 7 X Pro, whatever the hell it is, It's got the one generator. What does it run? $115. This gizmo here that connects, it's like incorporates a lot of different setups that connect into out 1 and out 2. You can use just out 1 and just out 2. You can use the Colloidal Silver Maker or the Boost, where it combines both out 1 and 2 for settings of magnetic north and magnetic south. To me, I just connect it to the one over here. Both together, Boost, both together into Bio North. That's usually the Bio North healing side of the magnet. That's because I always use the Bio North. Now mine's taped up, but it's kind of like mine. I got one of the earlier remotes with my own magnet on it or something, but it's still the same damn thing. Now, one thing I have to say about, if you want to test this quantum entanglement theory, and I still have a hard time wrapping my mind around this stuff, but every time I ran this vision to improve or eyesight, eyesight to improve, right? That's what it's called, eyesight to improve. It's got 3 frequencies, 350, 360, and 1860. Not quite exactly what's going on there, because if you notice 350 and you look down here, you'll see 179,200, because there's another setting in there. I don't want to get too complicated with this crap, but it's like sometimes you want to, there's another, I'll show you what the setting is. It's multiplying that wave by 512. Why 512? I don't know, it's a magic number, but somebody determined that's the best number. I know that typically when you're using consolidated annotated frequency list frequencies, like the ones that are very common, like 465, 727, 787, or whatever, they work better with a multiplier. 64 is a good multiplier. 512 is another good multiplier. But let me put it this way. I don't know why it's like that, but that's what some researchers have found out. And the 512 multiplier, actually, it's what you do is you go down to here, and there's CPS Research. Let me see. Let's take this off of here for a second. It's a program reset. CPS Research. You see over here, it's remote. Okay, that's the one you select. Okay, CPS Research frequencies remote. That's what's actually putting the 512 multiplier in there. Okay. The other one, you can see it's on another list here. It's called Vision Poor. Same set of frequencies, 350, 360, 1830. But they want to be applied with that multiplier. And they also want to be applied with a sawtooth. But see, all the settings in there automatically. You just got to take that CPS Research's drop-down menu for remote and use it. It automatically does the inverted sawtooth wave, whatever the hell it's doing here. Looks like it's it's a sawtooth wave. It's a sawtooth wave. This one is inverted because, well, I don't want to explain why that is. There's a reason for it, because one's doing the opposite of the other one, but it's actually, when they're put together, It's coming out as a sawtooth wave with the boost. But the settings are automatic. So you just select CPS Research Remote. And you select either eyesight to improve or poor vision. Those are like the best ones to really try this out, because I found out, I don't know what the hell it does, why it works. And sometimes somebody could say it's psychosomatic. That's why it's freaking working. And maybe they're true. Maybe it's true. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like you think your vision's working better, and it makes it work better, right? Because if you believe in something, it happens, right? But if somebody really wants to test this theory of quantum entanglement, I've heard so many people tell me the same thing, and I found this out. I got it from other people told me about this. Try this out, vision to improve or poor vision. They're both those settings have that 350 frequency, 360 seconds frequency, and 1830. Try it out and use the proper setting. The CPS Research is remote, and let it run for a while. Let it run for a couple days even. Tell me that you will be reading the fine print better on documents. I found that's what it seemed like to me. I don't know, other people said the same damn thing too. But I'd like to get a lot more people out there trying it, and if some people say it don't work, it don't work. So, I'm not going to force the issue, but to me, this technology, if you want to test something, like with quantum entanglement, right? That's how this is supposed to work. Like, in other words, the frequencies being applied to your DNA in the holder are being applied to the DNA in your entire body. No matter where the hell you are in the world, or even if you're on another solar system, supposedly it's all they're interconnected forever. What you're doing here in this Mobius coil is being connected to the frequencies throughout your body. Now, so we're trying vision to improve. So that's a simple thing, because, like, in other words, you should be able to figure out, hey, can I read documents easier now to see finer print? I mean, it's not like I have an ailment or something, or I have an infection, or I have a disease or whatever, or I got a tumor. You know what I mean, right? It's like, in other words, everybody maybe has a little bit, doesn't have perfect vision. So we'll try it out and see if it helps relax your eyes. And if it does, and it seems to work very good for the time that you're running it, it doesn't seem to work forever. It seems to only work when you're running it. Well, lo and behold, that's kind of proving it. Because I remember being 60 miles away down in the office, and I was running this stuff, and I was looking at tax documents, and I'm holding them way out here, and I'm like, how come I can read all this little fine print on the bottom of the tax document at arm's length, even when I'm tired? And I said, I used to never be able to do that crap. I said, this is freaky. Still don't believe it. Okay? I personally don't believe it, okay? I still don't believe this stuff. But somehow I do believe it, but it's too incredible to believe. But this is too simple to try out as a test. And somebody tells me it doesn't work, I'm not going to argue with them. I'm going to tell you, if it didn't work, it didn't work. Maybe it's psychosomatic. I don't know. Maybe that's if I believe that I have better vision, that are in the back of my mind, I'm running something that's for better vision. But then again, I tried this just frequency 1830. And with a 64 multiplier, and I was running it all the time, and I really didn't see nothing doing anything. With a 64 multiplier, it didn't do nothing. With one frequency, I was trying that for a while, it didn't do nothing. But when I run the proper program, 350, 360, 1830, with the 512 multiplier, the sawtooth wave, it seems to work very good. So anyway, there's Mr. Goldie, right? He acknowledges that. These cats, man. And this guy, he's like, what are you thinking, huh? Huh? What are you thinking? This guy. He's my little guy. He's you know what? I'll tell you about him later. He's freaking one of a kind. They're all one of a kind. Anyway, but they're listen to him. He's cuddling him, going. Anyway, good night, Rocky. we got enough work for today, huh? All right, you guys go to sleep. Anyway, so that's a little thing we have here. So anybody can run this experiment, see what the hell happens. Just a suggestion, because you know, if most people come back and they say, yeah, my vision improved while we're doing this, well, maybe a lot of other stuff really is working, you understand? That makes it kind of simple, doesn't it? That's my whole point. Keep it simple and get step 1 out of the way, and then from there we go to step 2.